first film I ever saw was Phantom Menace. I'm pretty sure, unless I was dragged to something earlier.
Your favourite childhood memory that was, yeah, when you went and
No,
saw
I
it.
can't. You know, to be fair, I'm not sure I can actually remember much earlier than that. That was that 1991?
It was 99, wasn't it?
99.
Was it 99?
Yeah, Phantom Menace was 99.
So
I wasn't in the UK in 99 though, and I watched that in Henley.
It definitely came out in 99.
Yeah, it definitely came out in 99, but maybe they were showing it again. I mean, it was huge at the time when they brought it out. It's a Star Wars film that came out 15 years later than the last one, or whatever, 13 years later.
As I say, yeah, watched it in an old theatre, not a movie theatre, like a double tier theatre in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Awesome. Phantom Menace was my first. So it was that or Toy Story 2, but I'm pretty sure Toy Story 2 came out just afterwards. And I remember it being Phantom Menace because I saw it, and then I remember me and Jem gassing about it on the playing fields at Spinfield, like shortly after when we just first started talking about it. I remember us just both gassing about it the whole time about Darth Maul and Obi-Wan fighting, and just how good it was. And it was probably because it was like mine and Jem's first time going to the cinema as well. It's the first time you ever experienced that. I can't actually really remember going to see it, but I remember bits of seeing it there. But I don't remember like walking into the first time being like
so excited, but I can't remember it.
Yeah, I don't remember at all. I remember more about Toy Story 2 going into the cinema because I went with my brother and my family and whatnot. But Phantom Menace was just me and my dad, and I don't remember walking into the cinema the first time, but just being like, "This is amazing." But Toy Story 2 was about 6 months later, and I do with that. But Liam, what was the first film you saw?
Tarzan, I think.
What year was Tarzan?
Yeah. I think it's either 99 or 2000, but I can't remember. I think there's a common theme of all the ones you've picked. It's like no one's younger than 4 or 5 years old when they can remember that.
It's about the age you go for the first time.
Yeah.
Tarzan
that was
movie.
a bad film. I can remember being in it. I can remember watching it. I can remember tapping my mum on the shoulder like loads of times, just asking why this guy was wearing pants. And I go like, you're not missing the point of the film. Don't worry.
And you're still missing
cinematography at age 4.
Still missing the points of films today, aren't you, as well? Still missing the points. Yeah, 1999 Tarzan. 1999, and one of the best soundtracks going in a fucking animated movie.
Oh, was that the live action Tarzan, Liam?
No.
The cartoon.
Cartoon.
You've seen the cartoon.
Disney's cartoon
yeah, I have,
one.
but I remember that for some reason I remember one scene from the live action one really well, where he slips on these trainers and they like fit perfectly, and it's the first time he's ever worn running shoes. And then he goes to run after the bad guys in a jeep, and he's super fast because he's finally got some running shoes on. I just remember the trainers like fitted in so perfectly to his foot, and I was like, "Oh, that looks so sick! He's now super fast. I need to get some running shoes." Like,
wasn't the live action only? Wasn't the live action only 4 years ago?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
George of the Jungle.
Yeah, I was gonna say George of the Jungle was that one.
But every time I think of Tarzan, I think Brendan Fraser.
Too funny. George of the Jungle.
George of the Jungle is great. Watch out for that
That's
tree.
a sick film.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's a good film.
Pretty sure the live action of Tarzan was only released 4 years ago. So Gob's there going,
George of the Jungle.
"I was so sick, I need to get
That's
trainers"
too
when
funny
he's
to me.
21.
God's thinking he's been seeing the live action version of Tarzan.
He's watching George of the Jungle. George of the Jungle. Watch
When
out
did
for
that
that
come
tree.
out? That was an early one.
That's 97.
Yeah.
Oh, even earlier.
2 years old I was when I watched that one. That was sick.
Yeah.
Go, Tom. What was your first one, Tom?
I'm pretty sure Phantom Menace must have come out in 2000 because we went to Spinfield and that was our first year was 2000.
Yeah, 99, 2000 was our first
it?
year at primary
Oh,
school,
God.
wasn't it?
Maybe it was that then because it was either that or Pokemon 2000.
It definitely came out later in the UK because
Yeah, but it was
I remember the
1999.
reason we went to see it was because it had been out for a while in the US, and we were in the US. It wasn't out in the UK yet.
Shall I clarify this? What the UK release was? For
Yeah, I
it?
feel it must have been 2000 because I thought I saw Pokemon 2000 just before it.
To be fair, I could double check the exact date I saw it because I got loads of pictures at SeaWorld with Shamu like the next day or something.
Jem just got it written in his diary. It's like best day of my life.
To be fair, I'm not.
July
I can't think of anything
19 no,
else-
July
anything else back that far
1999.
I can remember.
Yeah, it is 99, isn't it?
July 1999. So literally, just after we started school, we must have started talking about it. So we were 5 basically when we saw it. basically.
Yeah, alright, it probably was the Phantom Menace then, but for some reason I remember Pokemon 2000 really well.
Pokemon
But I don't
2000.
remember getting it. You said you got a Pokemon card on the way in. I don't remember getting that.
2000, that was for Mewtwo Strikes Back, which that's my first memory of the cinema.
The first one you went and saw?
Yeah, the Pokemon, the first movie, and that was such a cracker. That was so good. That was like height of Pokemon like obsession. And you go in, they give you an ancient Mew card, which is shiny. You feel special going in there. Sit down. They've got that like 10-minute little Pikachu away with his mates on holiday kind of promo bit, and then before they link into the main film. And you know, Pikachu
helps it. It's a brilliant film as well.
Yeah, Pikachu's tears like bring Ash back to life. Like,
yeah. Oh, is that the Mewtwo? Is that the Mewtwo? Which is the one where they have to go to like the island, and it's like they have to travel across the water. He's riding on Gyarados, and then they get to the Pocket Island. Is that the Mew one or 2000?
That's the Mewtwo one. Yeah.
That's the first one. Then that's the first one I saw of the Pokemons.
That film has my single favourite quote ever in it.
Got Cash
and it completely destroys all credibility to it as soon as you put that it's by Mewtwo, but it's it's not the circumstances of one's birth that defines him, but what one truly does with the gift of life.
Deep.
Why are we not watching this film?
Why are we not talking about that instead of Eskia?
Mate, that is
or a river runs through it.
Honestly,
So that's just a perfect quote, and then you
experience influence your life, Jem.
More than Phantom Menace thing.
I just quite like that it's a cool quote, and then you put that it's by Mewtwo, and it just destroys all credibility.
Yeah, that's so good. I like that quote.
I think it's
that
changed.
sounds like a bad tattoo. That quote though.
Yeah.
It's proper Tumblr.
It's changed your life more than Phantom Menace, I think, Jem.
I'm glad you said that.
Get one word wrong, or just get a couple of words just out of their proper places. That's the idea.
Yeah.
I bet there's so many like amazing quotes like that out of the Pokemon.
95 though, I was thinking about this earlier on. The year that most of us were born was literally the year for the most incredible fucking films.
94.
94, mate.
95,
You say most of us. You're the only one here who's born in 95, my friend.
Youngest.
94. Yeah, we're all early births.
Yeah, we're all older than you.
94 was lit.
Yeah, I can remember it well.
There's more of you, so you're going to talk about it for longer. But 95, you got 7. I'm on the Google page now. GoldenEye, Heat,
Cracker,
Braveheart,
Cracker,
Oh my god.
The Usual Suspects,
Yeah, brilliant.
Jumanji,
Oh, Robin Williams one.
Haunted my childhood.
Toy Story, and Apollo 13, and Bad Boys. But I think Bad Boys. Great
What was
year.
94 was what? Pulp, Shawshank, Forrest Gump,
Yeah, it's just
4 Weddings and a Funeral.
Yeah.
Those 2 years are the best 2 years in cinema. Like that is so stacked. That best picture category.
You sent it through, didn't you, in 1994? Yeah.
I just sent through the Oscar noms for 94.
4 Weddings, Quiz Show, Shawshank, Pulp Fiction, Forrest Gump as the Best Picture nominations. To be fair, 4 Weddings being nominated for Best Picture, that did well.
That is a great film.
I haven't seen Quiz Show. Have any of you seen Quiz Show?
No.
Robert Redford. And he directed A River Runs Through It, didn't he, James?
The Lion King was 94 as well. We forget about that.
Oh, yeah, it was true.
Best Disney film.
Yeah.
The
Well, that's a whole other argument, that is.
The mask is
what a
jokes.
film.
Natural Born Killers was 94 as well. Jesus Christ, what a year.
Yeah, Speed's a bad.
Dumb and Dumber was 94. Ace Ventura was 94. Jim Carrey actually was so busy.
Need he go on? Need he go on?
That's an insane year for film.
Leon the Professional wasn't that great. That came out the year, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't like that. I thought that was overrated.
It's a bit overrated, yeah.